The man pointed his gun at his own comrade. Seeing his unusual behavior, everyone failed to realize the seriousness of the situation. Because the man had been bullied by them all the time, they were sure that he wouldn't dare to shoot. They slowly moved forward. Watching the man hesitate to pull the trigger, one of them actually pointed his own gun at his chest. In the end, the man still chose to put down the gun and then turned and left. The little episode didn't affect their appetite at all. But just at that moment, a grenade rolled to a soldier's feet. The next second, the bomb exploded. At that moment, the man started shooting at everyone, venting the anger that had been bottled up inside him for years. Just moments ago, while on duty, the man had been beaten by his teammates again. Facing the ugly face of his attacker, the man suddenly fought back. They struggled with each other. Taking advantage of his physical strength, the man knocked down his teammate on duty and took his gun. At this point, the man was in a killing frenzy. The gunfire quickly drew the attention of his comrades. The veterans found it too difficult for the new recruits to go out and check, but the new recruits hid in the corner, too scared to move. Outside, the man had lost his mind and started spraying bullets at anyone he saw. Soon, he arrived at his own dormitory and asked where Sergeant Ma was, because Sergeant Ma had bullied the man the most and even threatened to cause trouble for the man's mother after they left the service. He looked around but didn't see Sergeant Ma, but he didn't want to let the others go either, and he started shooting at the people who had bullied him. Soon, only the new recruit was left in the room. The man didn't shoot at him because he was the only one in the whole unit who hadn't bullied him. He threw a gun to the new recruit and told him to join him in getting rid of those who had bullied them. The new recruit was terrified and didn't choose to go with the man for revenge. Instead, he found a dead comrade's phone, unlocked it with his fingerprint, and called his mother, who was a general. The recruit cried and asked his mother for help. The woman calmly asked what was going on. Just then, she heard gunshots coming from the phone. It was only then that she realized how serious the situation was, and she immediately went there with her aide. On the other side, the man went to the bathroom. He searched everywhere but didn't see Sergeant Ma. He figured he must be hiding in the bathroom. But just at that moment, Sergeant Ma suddenly rushed out and knocked him down. The man fired a shot with his hand. Then he slowly got up and walked over to Sergeant Ma. At this point, Sergeant Ma could only beg for mercy, but just as he was about to pull the trigger,